You know, sometimes you notice the change more when you knew things from the very beginning.
People staring, people, well, we don't care.
I hope this is the same where you are, but down at the bottom I noticed that WWE has a special SmackDown for YouTube. You've got to believe me that I'm not making any of this up, because I swear every word of it's true. Really, do we need to be smacked any more than we already are? Our publicity department at 99 Ways had a really funny sense of humor. So, however YouTube has sold its soul to WWE ought to be interesting to watch, but I'm sure it will be special. I, on the other hand, remember wrestling when it was really wrestling. They thought it would be a good idea for me to do the interview with Andre the Giant. And then I was watching one night and I saw something that I thought was so repulsive that I said to myself, I'm never watching this again. And I haven't. Now, there's been some sort of speculation as to his real height. He at one point said it was 7'4", then he had back surgery and it dropped to 7'2". Before it became WWE, it was called Studio Wrestling. And would you believe that it was taped in Macon, Georgia? I know what you're thinking. Oh dear God, Bill, please, no. Yes, yes. But I believe at the last measurement he was indeed 7'2". The building where I did 18 years of radio show, downstairs was the television part, and that's where they filmed the wrestling. And they had these little porta potties that were set up outside for the people that came to watch the contest so that they wouldn't have to use the inside facilities. This is an exact height replica, not to the shirt, but to the very top of the coat hanger, is exactly 7'2". The reason that they didn't want them to use the inside facilities is because right around the corner in the newsroom, the wrestlers would be in there playing cards. Now, when I was growing up, back in the early 1800s, it used to be that you had the two guys in the ring, and it was in its own little sweet, campy way. They get each other in a headlock, and they see them throw each other around the ring. The radio was upstairs, television was downstairs, and I went in one Saturday because I had some work to do. I'm dressed as I usually dress on Saturdays, probably a lot worse than I am now. You knew the good guy and you knew the bad guy. I hit the hallway and walked past the newsroom, and all of a sudden I'm confronted with this guy in his underwear wearing boots growling at me. All of a sudden the bad guy was gonna win, and oh, what are you gonna do? And then all of a sudden the good guy starts to win again, and oh! Let me just stand by this so you can get an idea of 7'2". It was one of the wrestlers, and he thought that I was a fan that had broken back there, and he didn't want me to walk past the newsroom. Oh, the bad guy starts to win again, and oh, this is going back the other way. Yeah, I think you're seeing where this is going, aren't you? I got this guy that's a lot bigger than me going, yay, the good guy won, this is great. So it comes time to interview him. I didn't make matters any better by calling him Mr. the Giant. I said, who are you? I work upstairs in radio. And it was like this. He goes, oh, okay, dude. All right, sorry about that, man. I thought you were a fan out there, yeah. So tell me, Mr. the Giant, are you enjoying Macon so far? I had to jump. It was the only way I could get the microphone close to his mouth. But the problem was the audio kept fading in and out. Okay, I hope you're going shopping for clothes after this. For the first 10 minutes, I was interviewing his belly button. And you have to understand that in a town as backwoods as Macon, Georgia, wrestling is tops. Oh, Mr. the Giant, I think your feet are about as big as my Honda Accord. Smackdown at the Macon Coliseum that went worldwide. We were perfect. It was bring your own goat night. You just answer the questions, and when the words float down here, I'll just pick them up with the microphone. Don't worry.